Hi everybody, long time no see. Remember when we first started this class and I said I was going to do a weekly video, and then I had to go out of town and I accidentally left my laptop in the trunk of my car, and I borrowed a friend's iPad, and for some reason YouTube refused to upload the video. So here we are. A while after that last video, but I'm back home and I have my laptop, and we are reunited again, and it's a beautiful moment. I hope you all are doing well. It is what day is it? It's Wednesday, September 30th. I only know that because I know October 1st is tomorrow, and October is my favorite month. Yeah, fun fact about me. Working from a new desk, so I look like a professional. My cat may make an appearance. She's just been all over the place since I woke up this morning, or since we both woke up this morning. But I wanted to give you all, just talk through some things that we are dealing with. I say dealing with, that sounds very crucial. But I was going to talk about our careers in library and information science. That is due October 6th, so that is this Sunday. Technically that should be a Monday. That should be due the 7th. Why did I put on the 6th? Okay, editing note. It's October 7th, so I'll give you another day. I thought I made all my assignments due on Tuesday for consistency's sake. But anyway, with this assignment, basically you follow the prompt sheet. I've gotten a couple questions about whether you need to write an essay form or anything like that. You do not. If you just follow along the prompt sheet and respond. Wait, I was waiting for the prompt sheet to pop up. And you just go along with it. So the most time-consuming part of this, there is, you're looking at the first thing is an established career guide. So there are several of them. There's something called the Encyclopedia of LIS, which is on our course, our Canvas page in the LibGuide for Information Science 501, or Foundations of Library and Information Science 501. I know the name of my course, and that's a handy guide. It's just very, very temperamental, so I didn't require students to use that. But if you go to that, scroll down at the top, it's going to ask you, say, download this. That's just going to give you the beginning of the book. You scroll down and you'll see academic librarianship, public librarianship, archives, all kinds of things. And you may not find the exactly what you're looking for. So there's tons of resources to consult about careers in LAS. So use what you feel is the most comfortable. What is the best source for you? But the most time-consuming is the very bottom. Interview one practitioner currently active in the field and share where they employed. Indicate three things you will learn that are relevant to your future decisions. About your career, and include the questions that you ask your interviewee. Hopefully, you all have found somebody to interview, but if you have not, please let me know. We still have some time. I can help you find somebody. Broad spectrum. I know enough people. It's not a humble brag or anything. I just know enough. I've been around long enough to know librarians in all kinds of fields. Emily wants to say, uh-oh. Hello. Hi there. I'm being annoying. So if you're interested in something more IT, I can find somebody for you that goes in that direction. If you're interested in archivists, if you're interested in somebody who works in museums, galleries, we don't need a tail in front of us, do we now? But please go ahead and email me, let me know. And that's coming up on Tuesday. So again, remember I have a 1-day leniency policy. So if you're a little bit behind, it's okay. I understand we are all doing the best we can in this world, and it's quite a situation. Thank you for your excellent discussion board posts. I'm so happy to see the engagement, and also some of you all discussing some topics that we'll be covering later on in the semester. Again, like I said earlier, we'll be talking about LIS theory, especially when it comes to information-seeking behaviors. There's a whole lot when you're thinking about information needs. I do a good bit of research within that area, largely regarding teens and librarians or LIF staff. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about library neutrality, talk about right now the inherent racism that is a part of the field that we work in because of people like Dewey and other figures, and sexism. So that's all going to appear. So I'm glad that you're already discussing all this, and please keep bringing up if you find a cool article you would like me to share with the rest of the class. Let me know. I'll share articles that I find. I saw a good article. There was an article about a banned book, and it was what was it, Dear Martin? It was banned in a school library. It was banned within a school system because the nature of the book, an honest portrayal of yes. So I'll dig that up. I believe it was in school library review, something like that. You would think I would just know about the journals and trade publications and everything off the top of my head, but there are so many in our field, and so many acronyms, and so many everything. I'm just looking over to make sure I am covering everything. So tomorrow in my synchronous course, we are going to have a guest speaker, Ashley Rayner, who is a branch manager at one of the branches of the Chicago Public Library. Well, obviously, branch manager of a branch in Chicago Public Library. So I will do a recording of that. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have a particular question you would like to ask her, I'll be recording that. Well, she'll be visiting my class at 5:30 tomorrow Central. Well, more like 6 Central Standard Time. So that you have a burning question about either working for a library system in a major city, which I don't have any experience in, or she's a woman of color in a managerial position. So she's visited my class before, and she has many stories about situations that have arisen while she's working at the front desk or just day to day. What it's like to be a person of color, what is it like to be a woman in this field. Typically, it's harder for females and women of color to get into admin positions. It's just honest. If you look at the library directors across the board, or even higher than that. So, what else do you all need? Please let me know. I am here for you. As always, I'm not going anywhere, so I have my laptop. I wanted to hug it. and I will upload this to YouTube as soon as I finish it, which will be in a little bit. But please let me know, what do you think about the readings? If you have any concerns about the class, questions, if you have issues with me, with the class, please let me know. I will not be offended. Generally, I have rarely ever had students have really strongly negative things to say, but you never know. If I say something that offends you, please let me know. I don't want to end on that note, but now my cat's disappeared, so she can't say goodbye. So reach out to me. I'm here to help. If you're confused about a reading, if you like me to record another video specifically about, I generally don't do them about the chapters in Reuben because they're kind of self-explanatory, but maybe if there's something that's a little bit confusing, or some of the other readings. And again, if you have something you want to share with the rest of the class, I would love that, take that initiative. And one thing, when thinking about APA, because we're kind of progressing into more APA, there are tons of stuff that I put on Canvas about APA. Last in the fall, no, not. Wait a minute. Yes. Last fall, they the time is all confusing now. It was a ALA 7 came out. If I was in my office, I would have a copy of it. So there are some smallish changes, nothing really major compared with APA 6. This is mostly nerdy stuff. I didn't require you all to get the book because I felt the Purdue OWL site that is linked on our Canvas site will cover everything. Books, periodicals, websites, any kind of magazines, newspapers, if you happen to use that. You can find pretty much everything there. You don't need to spend, I don't know how much I spent on that book, but I don't want you to spend money on a book that the information is free. So if you get confused with APA, please seek out those resources. APA is just practice, honestly. It's like writing. You become a better writer because you write. The more you write, the better you become, ideally. And another thing, we do have a writing lab on campus, and it's online. So if you are still new to writing academic papers, like our final paper, or if you need a little brush up, if you haven't been in school for a while, or you just need any kind of writing tips, maybe somebody just to look over your paper and see if everything makes sense. I'm also always willing to look over an assignment. If you want to send me the careers assignment, that one's pretty self-explanatory, so that might not be about the greatest example. But for our thesis outline and reference assignment, the one following it, you might want me to look at your thesis statement if you haven't written one in a while. And again, I put all kinds of materials on our Canvas site specifically for this, like how to write a thesis statement, how to write an outline, how to read a research article efficiently, because there's a way to you can get some super dense articles and there's no need for you to read the entire thing. You hit the highlights. I do that when I'm doing literature reviews for my own, when I'm writing publications. There's just not enough time in the world to read everything, unfortunately. So yeah, I tried to put as much information so you could seek that on your own and kind of absorb it and work with it. But if you have a particular question about APA, like there's something like a nitty gritty, sometimes like if you want to cite a tweet, or if you want to cite a legislative bill, because I've had to do that, or a House bill. Well, I'm going to get this confused. And let me know, because I'm here to help. And now I'm back. I have my laptop back. I think I said that 8 times. I'm just so happy it's back. So I will let you all get going on your next assignment. Man, I look very sleepy in this video. I am not sure why. And please reach out if you need help. Got my little list of things to do today, so get cracking at that. Oh, man, made it a little bit brighter instead of so dark. Again, it's not a pretty day in Milwaukee, but so I hope it's pretty where you are, or at least decent enough. And I will talk to you next time.